I hate the fact that we have to do this because it is the Monday after a Week 5 game, but it is officially Mock Draft Monday. And as long as the Browns lose, we are going to do this every Monday from now until we can't do it anymore. I found 5 updated mock drafts after yesterday's loss to the Commanders, and these are the 5 guys that different sites at least have the Browns selecting in the top 5. First, from CBS, they have Jalen Milroe, the quarterback out of Alabama. Walter Football had Shedeur Sanders coming to Cleveland, Deion's kid, Colorado quarterback. McMillan's a receiver out of Arizona, one of the highest-rated receivers on the board. The 33rd team had him mocked to the Browns. Travis Hunter from the Draft Network, the do-it-all wide receiver cornerback. And then Kelvin Banks Jr., the top offensive tackle, one of the top offensive tackles on the board. That was from PFF. I can't believe we're talking mock drafts.
Give me Travis
on October 7th. But of these, is Travis Hunter your favorite, Jay?
Travis Hunter's my favorite. After what happened in Carolina, I'm never drafting an Alabama quarterback ever again. Period, full stop, end of discussion. We were all fooled. I mean, it's going to set that pick for Carolina is their Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Brady Quinn, all wrapped into one. To me, Travis Hunter is of all of those guys the one that I look at and say, oh, he's NFL ready right now. You can plug him into an NFL offense, and he is going to excel wherever he goes.
This is going to be tough because...
And we can't draft receivers, so take a can't miss.
This is going to be tough because if they take Travis Hunter, man, I'm out here sounding crazy. I don't even like saying this, but it's the truth. I got to be truthful about it. They take Travis Hunter, you're going to have a problem because they're going to deal with analytics. And then you're going to have a situation where if I get Travis Hunter going to play 80 snaps for me. That's what it's going to be.
You can play my defense too?
I'm playing him on everything.
Okay.
I mean, he's better than he ain't better than Amari Cooper.
No, he's absolutely better than Amari Cooper.
Give me him, and I need him on defense too. He can't play every snap. I need him returning punts too. But the analytics, he can't take it in his body.
I'm hopeful that by the draft, Paul DePodesta's voice is muted.
So the second thing is, come on, man. Shedeur Sanders in Cleveland? Are you serious? Do you know we ain't built for that? Do you understand?
There's a lot of stuff that comes with him.
We're allergic to that. That is a big time. The way he thinks about, right? He celebrates. His dad is Deion. We already seen what happened, and we don't agree with people's dad. They get cut. Really? Come on, you can't even get rid of him, dog. It's the sound.
Deion would be part of this staff.
That's wild.
I mean, he would be the cornerback or the defensive backs coach or something. Deion is like the helicopter parent that just keeps hovering, and he's.
So you went from Baker? No, hold on. Let's start it right. You went from Johnny.
Yep.
To Baker, to Deshaun Watson, to Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah, no.
I agree with you. You want to do that again?
Now,
if they had it ain't even him. If we just in this state in the Browns organization, we just don't do well with that.
No, there's drama, and we don't need more drama. And when you draft Shedeur Sanders, you're drafting a big bag of drama that he's going to bring with him.
And that's just what it is. You got to be accepting of that if you don't draft him.
Well, we're not accepting of it because every time we open that bag, we get blown acid hits us in the face.
Drama
bad.
Jason, no. He said, nah. Hey,
Travis Hunter, give me the guy. He's NFL ready right now.
If they use him right.
Now, if I could draft Jeremiah Smith, I would. But I can't draft him.
By the way, McNuggets, under no circumstances am I talking about no tackle. I am not doing it. We're going to be garbage anyway if we got to get a new quarterback. I'm not doing it. I'm not drafting a tackle.
You're going the sexy route. Give me a playmaker.
Because I keep seeing Malik Neighbors be sexy and just doing whatever he wants. I keep seeing Jaden Daniels be sexy and just, out here in his lingerie salting around on us, bro. Just running around here in socks.
Jay, what are you doing?
Finding a new team.
Look, hey.
Well, I think I'm behind you.
Hey, we talking about draft. That's crazy.
I know. It begins and ends with quarterback. You have to know if there's a quarterback there you want. Again, you have to answer the DTR riddle. You have to look around the league. Look what Tampa did with the Baker Reclamation Project. Those guys
Minnesota's
exist.
doing it.
Minnesota's doing it with Darnold, although, Minnesota's doing it with Darnold. Geno Smith in Seattle. Trey Lance is in Dallas. I don't know. I mean, Dak just extended. What's going on with Trey Lance?
Oh, God, no. I don't want Trey Lance anywhere near Cleveland.
I'm throwing out guys of reclamation
Wait,
projects.
hold on. What if? Hold on.
Bryce Young.
Let's see. Let's look at
Trey
this.
Lance has wrecked a couple franchises already.
Think about it like
he
this.
Can't wreck ours.
What can
You can't wreck what's already wrecked.
like? It's Stefanski. So and then you got to talk about it. If you're drafting a quarterback, what offense are you running?
Well, it depends on which quarterback you draft.
The offense Kevin wants to run if you keep Kevin.
So then draft a quarterback that Kevin likes. I want Kevin to look at the quarterbacks available, and it might be the guy who's 8th on the list. But he might say, that guy can run what I want to run.
That's what competent organizations
That's
do.
how they work.
They don't have.
Look
You
at the
don't always
Steelers
have to
for
get the
crying
one
out
or
loud.
two guy.
Look at the Steelers. This absolute Tiffany franchise. You know what they have? They have a book. Here's what their book says. Play lights out defense, run the ball, competent quarterback that doesn't shoot his foot off.
Don't turn the ball over.
Don't turn the ball. And you know what? And then that book went from Chuck Noll, and he used it for a lot of years and won a lot of Super Bowls. And then he said to Bill Cowher, here's the book. It's tried and true. And then Bill Cowher said, damn, this book is awesome. I got a couple of rings. And then he gave the book to Mike Tomlin.
It's too
And you know what our book looks like? Take all the pieces of paper in the book, rip them up into millions of pieces, put them in a bag, and hand them to the next coach. Here's our book.
So I think there's two ways you could go about it. You could go and say a soft rebuild, which is basically going out and trying to find a quarterback who you've identified.
Is that a gentleman's rebuild?
It is a slight.
Because you had a gentleman's punt a couple years ago.
They would call it in the front office because it sounds better. A gentleman's restructure.
Okay.
When you say restructure, that's just moving some things. Listen, this isn't total tear. That's a gentleman's restructure. Like we could keep Miles and some of the guys and revamp and do something up front, and then we identify a guy. Maybe Trey Lance is a guy Kevin likes. He can use his legs, and it isn't too much of a.
But listen to Kevin when he tells you, listen, I know this guy from Boise State isn't like not everyone is salivating over him. But I see a lot of qualities in this guy that I need in the offense that I want to run. No. So if you run on a muddy track, go get a mutter. No. Don't get a thoroughbred.
Now, who I think, you know who I see? Now, I see Cam Ward. I like him.
I like Cam Ward too, but I don't know that he fits what Kevin does.
Now watch. This is. I'm gonna show you how gun shy he is. Let me show you how when you start talking about draft, all your baggage and insecurities come out. Cam Ward plays like Deshaun Watson used to.
That's a fact. I see a lot of Cam. When I watch Cam, I'm like, God, I feel like I'm watching Deshaun Clemson.
Because it'd be like, he'd be moving like, man, you ain't touching me. You can't touch me. He said, oh, man, get out of here, man. You thought I was over here? Touchdown. And I'm like, dang, this dude is nice. I'm like, who he remind me of? And I'm like, oh, I can't say that. Dang, that's
yeah.
now you get that feeling. Like, I don't know if I want to do that. And then, by the way, you know this is coming up. I've seen Shedeur Sanders play behind terrible lines.
Yeah.
And I got to a point. I was like, listen, I can't sit here and keep seeing you get sacked. Like you taking 55,000 sacks, bro.
Beating.
And I'm like, throw the rock away or run the ball. Now, we ain't gonna have. I don't know if you've seen our offensive line, but I'm with Jay. If they use him right, give me Travis Hunter, and I'm still not. How old is Jameis Winston?
I'd say he's 32.
No, he's not that old.
Not that old?
No.
He's 30.
Okay,
Turns 31 in January.
Jameis Winston 30. He was a number 1 overall pick. If I could find lightning in a bottle and Jameis Winston start balling, I could sell that. Because now I don't have to go get in the draft. And because when you get a rookie quarterback, you've signified.
Well, he's barely older than Deshaun Watson.
Right.
So you're right. I mean, if he is plugged in and has the success Joe Flacco had last year.
We've seen Darnold turn his career around. It's not out of the question that Jameis could.
No.
could be another one of those guys.
Geno Smith turned his career around. Baker turned his career around.
Kevin's been talking for 5 minutes. Has he benched Watson yet?
No.
No, he confirmed that he is sticking with Deshaun.
Stop.
That's the only thing that's come out yet. He is sticking with Deshaun. We're going to get back and talk Guardians, but real quickly, put in the...
Of all the things to be shocked by, that's what's going to put you over the top?
No, because
that's what causes this?
You know, I hold on to these little I hold on to these little nuggets of hope. I had myself talked into last night when I'm hearing one national guy after another on ESPN and NBC and CBS Sports and everyone saying, "Oh, he's got to be benched." So I crafted this nugget, and that nugget was, on that plane ride back to Cleveland, Kevin's gonna be like, "You know what? This is some bullshit," and then he's gonna get home and his wife and kids are gonna ignore him. And he's gonna say, "What's wrong, honey? What's going on?" And they're all in the other room and they're watching tape of Jameis Winston. I thought that he would say, "God, you too? At two, Brutus?" And that he would sleep on it and wake up in the morning and say, no, that's not it. 85% of the football universe knows it ain't it, but I'm going to tell you it's it.
You know what his wife was looking at?
He's smart. He's got to figure that out.
His wife was at the kitchen table. So mortgage is $3,000, car payments $2,000, kids day school. Oh, we got to get that. And don't forget, we put a lot of money in church, Kevin. So we got a donation for that. Run whatever they tell you to run.
They don't have a budget.
Cash that check.
When you've been an NFL Coach of the Year twice, you don't have a budget.
Yeah.
He might have a budget soon if he doesn't start thinking this way. But
two things real quick. We're talking guards. The exact quote when asked about a potential change was, he's sticking with Deshaun, and then he followed up with this. Quote, "I have to coach better, players have to play better. Deshaun can play better, and he will play better. We're committed as an offense to putting our guys in a position to succeed." So classic Stefanski. We asked the chat, of those 5 potential mock draft picks, who their favorite is.
How many votes?
oh, it'd be Shedeur.
Over 450.
Shedeur Sanders.
Okay, so half the people decided not to participate. Half the people say, I ain't doing this right now.
No, we have over 3,000 watching, so 1 out of every 6 people participated.
Okay.
36% said the best available offensive tackle. That was the highest number.
Oh, wow.
19% said Shedeur Sanders. 29% said Travis Hunter, and 17% said Jalen Milroe. So offensive tackle, G, was the chat's preferred vote as the first round of our mock draft.
I'm sorry, chat. We drafted Jed Wills at 10.
You're going to be drafting higher than 10 at this rate.
So you're going to be drafting higher. Hey, you got Tristan Wirfs. He don't catch the football. I'm sorry.